the NBA offseason just gave us an absolute earthquake. Out of nowhere, the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Charlotte Hornets just pulled off a monumental trade that reshapes both conferences. LaMelo Ball is officially heading to Minnesota, while the ultimate fan favorite, Nez Reid, is on his way to Charlotte along with a massive haul of draft picks. This is huge. But today, we are breaking down the three biggest questions. What happens to Charlotte now? Who is LaMelo's new superstar partner? And does this make Minnesota a dangerous threat to the rest of the NBA? Let's dive in. First, let's look at Charlotte. How does losing an all-star like LaMelo impact the Hornets? Well, surprisingly, this wasn't a panic move, it was a calculated pivot. Charlotte is handing the keys of the franchise to their elite young core, Brandon Miller and Con Knoopel, who just finished second in Rookie of the Year voting. By trading LaMelo, the Hornets get Nez Reid, the former sixth man of the year, who brings instant front-court scoring, grit, and veteran leadership to a team coming off a strong 44-win season. Plus, Charlotte signed Kobe White to handle the point guard duties. So, are the Hornets doomed? Not at all. They lost a flashy superstar, but they gained depth, a mountain of draft capital, and a massive $41 million trade exception. They are building for a sustainable, dangerous future around Miller and Knoopel. Now, let's talk about Minnesota. What is LaMelo bringing to the table, and who is his new partner in crime? Get ready, NBA fans, because the backcourt in Minnesota is about to be absolutely electric. LaMelo Ball is teaming up with none other than Anthony Edwards. Remember, these two were the number 1 and number 3 picks in the 2020 NBA draft. Now, they are joining forces. LaMelo brings elite playmaking, spectacular vision, and lethal long range. Shooting, he just finished second in the NBA with 272 three-pointers made last season. With Dante DiVincenzo unfortunately out with an injury, LaMelo is the perfect pure point guard to elevate Minnesota's offense. He will take the playmaker pressure off Edwards, allowing Ant-Man to do what he does best, dominate and score at will, along with lockdown defender Jaden McDaniels. This young trio is locked in through 2029. So, the final question, is this a major threat to the rest of the league? Absolutely. The Western Conference is already a bloodbath, and Minnesota just added a dynamic 24-year-old all-star playmaker after bowing out in the second round of the playoffs to the San Antonio Spurs last season. The Wolves front office knew they needed a drastic change to get to that championship level. If LaMelo stays healthy, this team is a certified championship contender and a nightmare matchup for anyone in the West. But what do you think? Who won this trade? Will LaMelo and Anthony Edwards win a championship together? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.